In the darkest parts of the ocean, creatures exist that look like they do not belong on Earth. A fish with a transparent head drifts silently. A shark suddenly launches its jaw forward to catch prey. Nearby, a creature floats like a living vampire cloak, spreading darkness around it. These animals do not just appear terrifying, they hunt in ways that feel like scenes from a horror movie. And the most disturbing part is that these creatures are real and alive right now. But why do these creatures look so unnatural? How did evolution create such bizarre forms of life? Today, we are exploring 8 of the most unsettling sea creatures ever discovered and the truth behind their terrifying appearance. And one of them can literally see through its own head. Like and subscribe to help us reach 1,000 subscribers. Deep beneath the surface, sunlight disappears, pressure becomes extreme, and food is scarce. In this world, survival requires extreme adaptations. Many creatures produce light through bioluminescence, use camouflage, and conserve energy to survive without food. What looks horrifying to us is nature's way of solving deadly problems. Let us begin with sharks. Creature 1, goblin shark. The goblin shark looks like something pulled from a nightmare. Its long snout stretches outward like a blade, and its pale, almost ghost-like skin gives it a lifeless appearance. But the most terrifying feature is hidden in its mouth. When prey comes close, its jaw does not slowly bite down. Instead, it shoots forward at incredible speed, snapping outward like a spring-loaded trap. This movement is so fast that most prey never even realize what happened. It does not chase prey in the traditional sense. It launches its mouth at it, turning its entire face into a weapon. In the silent darkness of the deep ocean, this sudden attack makes it one of the most unsettling predators alive. Creature 2, vampire squid. The vampire squid appears like a creature straight out of a horror story. Its dark red body is covered with webbing that stretches between its arms, creating a cloak-like shape that floats through the water. At first glance, it looks like a terrifying predator. But the truth is very different. Despite its name, it does not feed on blood at all. Instead, it survives on tiny particles drifting in the ocean. When threatened, it performs a strange defensive display. It flips its webbed arms over its body, turning itself inside out and exposing spiky structures. This sudden transformation confuses and scares predators away. It looks like a nightmare, but behaves very differently than expected. Creature 3, anglerfish. The anglerfish is one of the most famous deep-sea creatures, and for good reason. Its most recognizable feature is the glowing lure that extends from its head like a fishing rod. In the complete darkness of the deep ocean, this small light becomes impossible to ignore. Smaller fish are drawn toward it, believing it to be food or safety, but the moment they come close, the anglerfish strikes. Its mouth opens wide, revealing rows of sharp teeth, and it swallows its prey in an instant. There is no escape once the trap is triggered. In complete darkness, this light is not hope. It is a deadly trap designed for one purpose only. Creature 4, giant isopod. The giant isopod looks like a massive version of a common insect, similar to a deep-sea roach. Its hard, armored body protects it from the harsh environment, and its many legs allow it to slowly crawl across the ocean floor. But what makes this creature truly unsettling is its patience. Food is extremely rare in the deep sea, so the giant isopod has adapted to survive long periods without eating. It can wait for months, sometimes even longer, until a dead animal sinks from above. When food finally appears, it quickly consumes as much as possible. Until then, it remains still, conserving energy. It waits, sometimes for months, for a single meal. Creature 5, frilled shark. The frilled shark looks like a creature from another time. In fact, it is often called a living fossil because its design has barely changed for millions of years. Its long, eel-like body moves through the water with a snake-like motion, making it appear even more unnatural. Inside its mouth are rows of needle-like teeth, arranged in a way that traps prey once they are caught. Instead of attacking quickly, it moves slowly and carefully, striking at the right moment. Everything about it feels ancient and unfamiliar. It looks like something from prehistoric times, because it is, and that is what makes it so deeply unsettling. But the deeper we go, the stranger things become. Down in these depths, there is no sunlight at all. The environment is silent, isolated, and completely dark. Creatures here must survive under extreme pressure. With almost no food and no visibility, every movement matters and every mistake can mean death. Some creatures in this world do not just look strange, they completely break what we think is biologically possible. Their bodies, their behavior, and their survival methods challenge everything we understand about life. And as we continue exploring deeper into this unknown world, one thing becomes clear. The next creature might be the most disturbing of all. Creature 6, barrel-eye fish. The barrel-eye fish is one of the strangest creatures ever discovered in the deep ocean. At first glance, its body looks small and unremarkable, but the true mystery lies in its head. The top of its head is completely transparent, like a clear dome. Inside this dome, you can actually see its eyes. These eyes are not fixed in one direction. Instead, they can rotate and move, allowing the fish to look upward or forward depending on the situation. This unusual feature helps it detect prey drifting above in the darkness. The moment you realize this, it becomes deeply unsettling. You can literally see inside its skull, watching its internal organs move in real time. It feels less like a normal animal and more like something from another world. Creature 7, blobfish. The blobfish is often called the ugliest creature in the world, but this reputation is based on a misunderstanding. Deep under the ocean, where pressure is extremely high, the blobfish actually looks quite normal. Its body is adapted to float just above the seafloor without using much energy. However, when it is brought to the surface, everything changes. The sudden loss of pressure causes its body to lose shape, turning it into the soft, melting form that people recognize. This transformation creates a completely different appearance. What looks like a sad, drooping face is actually the result of human interference. The world's ugliest fish is not naturally ugly at all. It is simply a victim of being removed from its natural environment. Creature 8, black dragonfish. The black dragonfish is one of the most dangerous predators in the deep sea. Its body is dark and almost invisible in the water, allowing it to move without being detected. Along its body, it produces faint light through bioluminescence. But the most fascinating part is how it uses light that other creatures cannot see. It emits a special type of light that is invisible to most deep-sea animals, giving it a hidden advantage while hunting. Combined with its long, needle-like teeth, it becomes a terrifying hunter. Prey cannot see the danger approaching until it is too late. It hunts using light that other creatures cannot even see, making it one of the most advanced predators in this dark world. At first, these creatures may look horrifying and unnatural, but there is a scientific explanation behind every feature. The deep ocean is a place of extreme pressure, complete darkness, and very limited food. Because sunlight cannot reach these depths, many creatures rely on bioluminescence to survive. This natural ability allows them to produce light for hunting, communication, or defense. Pressure also plays a critical role in shaping these animals. For example, the blobfish appears normal in its natural habitat, but when brought to the surface, the sudden change in pressure causes its body to collapse. Transparency, like in the barrel-eye fish, helps creatures remain hidden while still being able to observe their surroundings. Each adaptation may seem strange, but it serves a very specific purpose. What looks terrifying is actually highly efficient design. Scientists believe these adaptations are key to surviving one of the harshest environments on Earth. These creatures remind us how little we truly know about our own planet. The deep ocean remains one of the least explored places on Earth, filled with mysteries that scientists are still trying to understand. Every new discovery reveals forms of life that challenge our expectations and expand our knowledge. The ocean is not just mysterious, it is still largely unexplored. What we often call monsters are not creatures to fear, but examples of survival in extreme conditions. They are living proof of how life can adapt in ways we never imagined possible. Which of these creatures did you find the most unsettling? If you enjoyed this video, check out our next video on even more unexplored ocean mysteries. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating content. Thanks for watching.